Hi guys, it is the Tippler here, and this is an Arsenal career mode video. However, obviously with all of the issues surrounding Arsenal right now and Arsene Wenger, the Wenger in, the Wenger out, all the craziness that's going around my club that I have supported and loved for more than 20 something years. So yeah, I didn't really want to comment on it, but it's got to a point now where I feel that I should, because I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm in an Arsenal career mode. Seems like the right forum to do that. So in the background, I'm playing away. I'm going to try and keep a level head. I'm going to try not to let this descend into a rant. So first of all, the thing that's annoying me is this mentality of you have to buy to be successful. Leicester have shown the exact opposite of that. People are always saying about Arsenal, oh, if they bought a world-class striker, they'd do better. If they got a world-class defender, they'd do better. We need a world-class DM. I'm sick of it. You're always looking to improve the squad that you currently have, which Wenger has never, ever, ever said anything different other than that. So, myth dispelled. It depends who you buy, not the amount of money that you're spending. The best way that I can point this out to people is look at Bellerin and Coquelin. Cost nothing. Coquelin last season was a revelation in the final 6 months of the season, and Arsenal fans love him. So that shows that player quality is not dictated by how much money that you have spent on them. To go back to this whole world-class striker thing, Wenger's got to get a world-class striker. How is my question. For my mind, world-class is a phrase which goes round and around and around, and it's used incorrectly. There are 4 world-class strikers in the world. I'm not talking about Neymar, Messi or Ronaldo because they're wingers, they're not. I'm talking out-and-out strikers. Only play striker, only strike, only there to score goals. And what I think is Sergio Aguero, Luis Suarez, Ibrahimovic and Robert Lewandowski in this moment in time are the 4 world-class strikers in the world. I know what people are saying, oh, what about Benzema, what about Cavani, what even about Aubameyang? They've not done enough, in my mind, to be considered world-class. Benzema, if you actually look at his record, it's not that much more impressive than Giroud's, and he's got players like Bale and Ronaldo setting him up. We can't just go in and go, oh, hi Real Madrid, we want Benzema. We'll take him. We'll have, who do we like from Barcelona? I don't know, we'll even Rakitic, you know, he's quite a strong midfielder. We'll just have him, place him in the squad. Mats Hummels, you don't want to leave Dortmund, but we're Arsenal, so we'll just go and take you and put you in our squad. That's not how it works. It's really weird. It's like teams with world-class players don't want to sell them. Let me try and explain this in another way to you. If you had Lionel Messi in this hand and £200 million in this hand, as a football club, not as a person, obviously you'd rather have 200 million, not Messi, but from a football club perspective, you'd rather have Lionel Messi. £200 million in the bank is not going to win you anything. Lionel Messi will. This is the point. So we go in, £200 million for Messi. Barcelona say no. That's how it works. It's not FIFA. It's not you make an offer, they reject it. You make an offer, they reject it. You go in with a ridiculous offer, they accept it. That's not necessarily how it works. With some players and some clubs, maybe. But the big clubs with the big players, they already have a lot of money. They just want the players to win things. So stop making this ridiculous argument like, oh, throw £200 million at a player. And don't bring up Luis Suarez. Because 1, he didn't want to be in England anymore because of the media. And 2, if you're not a fan of Diego Costa because of the underhanded cheating tactics that he has, you can't be a fan of Luis Suarez. So you can't say Diego Costa is bad for having that behaviour and then say we should have bought Luis Suarez. You're being completely hypocritical. When we scout, why didn't we pick up Mahrez and Conte? Well, to be fair, even if we had done and we had bought them both, Conte, I think, was about £2 million or something. Mahrez was about 800k. So, considering Arsenal fans are unhappy that we bought El Nene, and he's turned out to be a really good player, if Arsene Wenger had gone out and brought in Mahrez and Conte, 2 complete unknowns at that point, Arsenal fans would have kicked off anyway, so that's not even an argument for Wenger out, so just stop using it, it's ridiculous. And why is it always about money with Arsenal fans? I pay for a season ticket. So what? Does it make you special? No, it makes you very lucky that you get to see the club that you love, although you're really having a weird way of showing it right now. I wish I had a season ticket. I wish I had the money to go every single week, home and away. That would be perfect for me. I don't, unfortunately, but I just deal with that. I go as and when I can actually get tickets, because they get bought up really quickly, and as and when I can afford it. That's just the way the world works. If you do not like paying to go and watch Arsenal, stop paying. No one is forcing you to renew your season ticket. Fan power. Liverpool showed it to us perfectly. Their fans walked out and they were 2-0 up. Game ended 2-2. That shows you everything you need to know. Fans need to go, they need to be positive, and they need to support. There is obviously a level of the team needs to, play well to get the fans kind of into it. But if the fans go there with negativity and just nervousness from the outset, that's going to make its way to the pitch. Call it 52,000 with the away fans, and there are 11 of them. If there's 52,000 people acting nervously and being really tense and not happy, then that's going to make its way to the individuals on the pitch. You think they're robots, they're not, they're people. They recognise these sort of things, they feel emotions. Just because they get £200,000 a week does not mean that they are immune to feeling emotion. Again, something that people have to remember. I'm not saying that Wenger is completely blameless, because he makes mistakes. I will point out just two factors that I think Wenger let us down on. First one is Liverpool away from home. We were winning the game going into the last minutes. Liverpool respond by bringing on Steven Kolker and sticking him up front. We respond by bringing on Mikel Arteta. And he took off Mesut Ozil for that as well. That's neither one or the other. If you're taking off Ozil to stop us counter-attacking, then you have to bring on Gabriel and stick a back five if you're trying to shield that result. If you're trying to sit back but hit on the counter-attack, Ozil has to stay on and you have to bring on a fast player. Place where I think Wenger's got it wrong is Joel Campbell. He looks like he wants to win. He looks bothered, which a lot of the other players haven't at this point. So that is another big one that I think he's missed out on. He should have played Joel Campbell more. He shouldn't have dropped him. So what I'm going to say is, why can't we just forget the Wenger in, Wenger out rubbish? But they've just got their mindset. Wenger needs to go. That is everything that's wrong with Arsenal right now. So just a couple of things to think about. I know you won't listen to me and you'll just call me, oh, he's an Arsenal knows best. Oh, he's deluded, which is apparently the hallmark of the person who doesn't immediately agree with the Wenger out person. You're deluded. Everyone's saying Arsenal hasn't won anything. We then went on to win 2 FA Cups, and then everyone decided FA Cups mean nothing all of a sudden. You got a small club mentality. No, you wanted to win things. So winning the FA Cup is winning something, but then as soon as Wenger won that, you think it would cool everyone down a little bit, but no, it's all of a sudden we haven't won the Premier League for 10 years. So why did that switch? Why was it we need a trophy and then we have to win the Premier League straight after it? We're not allowed to think about winning these 2 FA Cups because they're crap. It's a terrible trophy to have. I think it's been brought on a little bit by the media. The media have been ridiculously against Arsenal for some time. We know that, but we seem to be responding to it. Piers Morgan is an idiot. I'll give you an example of that to drive my point home. Wednesday night, Crystal Palace versus Manchester United. Thousands upon thousands of empty seats. Barely gets a mention in the media. It's sort of mentioned a little bit on TalkSport, but then they go on to give 16 reasons as to why. Oh, it's too expensive because they had to go to Wembley the couple of days after. Blah, blah, blah. Rubbish, rubbish, rubbish. Arsenal, couple of thousand empty seats seemingly again. Oh, it's because the Arsenal fans are protesting. They want Wenger out. It's ridiculous. Look at Arsenal. Arsenal this, Arsenal that. The club's in disarray. It's crazy. Why are there these two contrasting things? Wednesday night, Thursday night. Both midweek. Both sometimes people can't make it. Something happens. Something comes up. They can't make it last minute. some fans just don't want to go midweek, so they just don't go. So why did the media portray Man United as everything's rosy and happy, and Arsenal everything's in disarray? I just can't understand it. The media is supposed to put things across in a balanced way, and they're just not doing that with Arsenal. It's not our given right to finish top of the league. We have to work for it. It's a bit of a social commentary in that everybody wants everything they want right now. Yes, it's Arsenal FC. So why, when a little bit goes wrong, or in your opinion we're not doing very well, does everything come to the manager? It's Arsenal FC. So if we succeed in what we're doing, then we succeed as a club. If we don't do as well as we think we're going to do, then that's as a club. Arsene Wenger, you're saying, is not the be-all and end-all. So why is all of your anger going to Arsene Wenger? It's Arsenal FC, not Arsenal FC, and that is the Tippler, and I am out of here.